Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. Today, we are continuing our ongoing coverage of the civil war taking place inside the former state of Ethiopia and the Eritrean invasion of the Tigray region. So, as we continue our coverage, yesterday we were reporting, and other sites and other news outlets have also reported the withdrawal of Eritrean army units from northern Tigray. Now, with that being said, we can confirm that the Eritrean army is still inside of the Tigray region, specifically still located in northern cities such as Shiaro, Shire. We had again reported that Eritrean army units had withdrawn from Adwa. And there were some movements as well near Aksum as well. Now, as we observe things today, the Eritrean army is still present. So any idea that the Tigrayan Defense Forces will disarm and allow the Abiy loyalist forces and quite possibly Eritrean army forces, which are still there, to re-enter Mekelle en masse is something that would put the situation in very, very dire circumstances for the Tigray region. So I highly doubt at this point we will see a major disarmament of the Tigrayan Defense Forces. Furthermore, I believe at this point, as well, the Tigrayan Defense Forces in the Tigray region needs to prepare for the utter fragmentation between the Amhara region and Oromia. It is looking more and more likely that we will see the final coup de grace of the former state of Ethiopia, in which we see the formation of an Amharan army, an Amharan-centric army made up of former Abiy loyalist personnel, with the factions of the Amharan Prosperity Party breaking away and actively fighting Oromia Prosperity Party. It is heading in that direction. The OLA, the Oromo Liberation Army, continues to gain strength. We are seeing more and more sympathizers from the Oromia Prosperity Party joining forces with the OLA. I believe at this point, the OLA, Oromia Prosperity Party, understands the end game. At a certain point, they understand that there is going to be a complete split between Amharan Prosperity Party, Oromia Prosperity Party, and both sides are going to start fighting each other. Look, Abiy Ahmed lit the fuse in late 2020. He started the countdown of the destruction of Ethiopia. And it has exploded. The bomb has exploded and the house is on fire. If you look at the areas on my map here, the areas in yellow under the control of the OLA, the red areas, nominal control of Abiy loyalist forces. But again, things are continuing to de-evolve. Things are continuing to fragment. In all probability, in the not too distant future, we will see an Amharan army. We will probably see, and are seeing, factions of Oromia regional forces joining with Oromo Liberation Army forces. And we will probably see active hostilities between Oromia and the Amhara region. We're already seeing it. It's happening. That is why the Tigray region, the Tigrayan Defense Forces, should not disarm. In the chaos of what is going to happen as the Amhara region and Oromia turn on each other, and it's happening now, it is going to be an opportune time for both the Tigray region and, more importantly, the despotic regime of Eritrea in the north. So if we see the Abiy loyalist center of power dissolve and other factions become more powerful than what we would call the ENDF proper right now, meaning Amharan actual military units, starting to form, starting to take shape, we will see, much like in the Oromia region, where Oromia regional forces have joined the OLA, we will see what is now called the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, aka Abiy loyalist forces, fragment and then join the Amharan army. The former state of Ethiopia is on that course as we speak. It is heading in that direction as we speak. There are many in Oromia right now, specifically the OLA, the Oromo Liberation Army, that want to have nothing to do with the Prosperity Party, nothing to do with the Amharan region. So that is going to lead us down this road of ultimately conflict between the OLA and what will eventually become the Amharan army, a fractured element of the ENDF, as will elements of the ENDF join the OLA. And then what that looks like in the future, maybe it's not called the OLA, maybe it's called the Oromia Defense Forces. But that is the directional pull we are seeing right now. Things are incredibly serious and deteriorating incredibly fast. So we will continue to monitor the situation. We will continue to report on the situation. We appreciate you joining us today. We're watching several things in the works right now that could be happening in the not-too-distant future, and we'll keep an eye on that as well. But things do not look good for the former state of Ethiopia. Have a good day.